current head coach Andy Farrell. Hi Andy.
Hey Murray.
To win start, how would you assess the performance from your team?
Dominant. I thought first half some really good dominant stuff that I thought was better than a 10-point lead at half time. And then second half a little bit disjointed at times, but I thought Wales did a good job on our speed of ball and breakdown wise. So it just stopped a little bit of continuity, but overall I thought it was a dominant performance, and the scoreline is a reflective one, I would have thought.
Do you expect to have Johnny Sexton fit for next weekend?
He thought it was cramp. He thought it was just a bad dose of cramp coming off the field, etc. That he couldn't shake off. So I suppose we'll have to assess that tomorrow and see where it goes.
Just on Ian Henderson and Jacob Stockdale, when did they pick up their injuries, and are they guys that are going to be longer term, or could you have them for next weekend?
No, they won't be longer term. Jacob flagged a sore calf during the week, and we thought it was going to settle down, and it didn't settle down. He had a scan yesterday, and there's a little bit of something there, but we think that he could be available next week. So we'll see how that goes at the start of the week. And Ian Henderson had a medical issue, and again, speaking to the medics, the doctor, etc., we expect him to be okay next week.
Andy, you used the word dominant there to describe the performance. Was that a word that you've used during the week as well in the build-up to it?
It's a word that every coach would like to keep on using, but you'd like to think that any Irish side at the Aviva is able to be dominant. I suppose how do you get to be dominant? Your set piece has to be good, and I thought in the first half, in good parts of it, I thought it was. Our scrum was really abrasive, and I thought our defensive line-out was better as well, and took some ball off them. And then again, to be dominant, you need a good defence, and I thought our defence was physical, got off the line, and we're pleased with any side that comes to the Aviva that doesn't come away with a try. You've got to be pleased with that. So I suppose those couple of things have to be right to have a dominant performance.
Andy, what was your session at St. Flo on his debut, and Ronan Kelleher and Jemison Gibson Park on their full debuts?
Yeah, it's you can look across the side really. People that got the chances, I thought that was the most pleasing thing about the performance. Really, that it was about the group this week to see where we're going as a group, and Ronan getting his first start, and then Jemison Gibson Park getting his first start, and then obviously James Laws and Billy Burns getting their debuts. I think the really pleasing aspects of where we're at as a group. We're a new group that's trying to get as cohesive as we possibly can, as soon as we possibly can, because that's what international rugby is all about. And we've learned a lot in the last couple of weeks, and I think those performances in the game itself, you could throw Quinn Rue into that, you could throw Chris Farrell into that, etc. And I thought that was the most pleasing part about today, really, about the cohesiveness and the learnings of the group.
Andy, can I just ask, if you were without the two out halves you had in your squad today, how seriously would you consider starting Conor Murray there, given how well Jemison Gibson Park went?
He actually thinks he's a fly half already. He did pretty well, didn't he? And Connor's played there before for us. He's a smart rugby player. He understands what's going on across the back line, not just at fly half or scrum half, and he steered the ship really well for us. So he's a genuine option there, definitely.
Andy, just a word on Andrew Porter. Again, you mentioned the word dominant. How much of that was down to what he did at scrum time?
Yeah, he was great, and this period, obviously, Tig not being here, has been a fantastic learning curve for Ports. He's really stepped up in the last few weeks, etc. And again, you know, his age as an international player is pretty young, isn't it? You know, as far as starts are concerned, etc. And that's the most pleasing thing, again, about the loss in France. You know, we've got a diverse group, really. You know, and the reason I say it's a new group is because, you know, obviously we've got some old heads in there, but we've got some young international players in there as well, and those guys have learned a lot in the last 3 weeks of what it takes to prepare to be a proper international player, and I think that's the most pleasing thing about today.
Andy, England are pretty good at bursting your bubble. They did it after you beat Wales in the Six Nations. What do you need to be better at next week, and what gives you confidence that this team is more ready for Twickenham this time around?
Well, I suppose you need to be better at everything, really. Being clinical. I thought in the first half, territory and possession, I thought it was a fair reflection of where we was at. I thought after some real good attacks, some direct attack and breakdown was pretty impressive. But I thought after line breaks, I thought we got a little bit cluttered and not calm enough. I thought we could have converted a few more opportunities in that first half, and similar in the second half, really. So being more clinical when obviously try scoring opportunities are there to be taken. I reckon there's 3 or 4 that was left out there tonight.